What's up, Hunters? Today we're checking out the 2024 Sunstar Halloween catalog, so let's get started. So, of course, on screen right now, you'll see the first page of the catalog, which we can see Leatherface right here, which is awesome. This one is the Lowe's version of Leatherface, which I would say is my least favorite of the Leatherface animatronics. But it is cool to see this Leatherface going into wholesale now, so that'll be interesting to see him pop up at some stores. But then, of course, going on to the next page, we've got some cool props now entering wholesale. The first one is the 12-foot mummy. This guy's a cool prop. He comes from Lowe's from a couple years back. I remember they had him in Canada, and it was awesome. And also got this guy in person, which was awesome, too. I think he's cool with all the cool light-up effects that he has, and the side-side motion is also pretty good. They definitely did a good job designing this prop. So it's cool to see him now at wholesale. That's going to be interesting. And also, we got Oogie Boogie beside him. This one comes from Home Depot from a couple years back, I believe. And I love the look of this Oogie Boogie. Looks just like the movie and everything, so that's awesome, and cool to see him going to wholesale. And also, of course, on this page, you got a couple of Hain guys up here. There's nothing too crazy about these, just looks like some simple Reapers, and to the one side, we got a Ghost. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, it's cool to see the 12-foot mummy and Oogie Boogie now being sold as wholesale props. Alright, now moving on to the next page of the catalog, we've got something interesting. If you look down here at the bottom left corner, we got something that looks like it's knockoff Gordo on another level, which is crazy. This guy's known as the stand-in pop-up head pumpkin man. And if you look at the little photo right there, you can see his head pops up like Gordo, revealing all the guts inside, like cuts in half. So that's kind of weird that we're getting like another Gordo knockoff for this year, but it's like an actual stand prop. We got a Scarecrow guy, which I don't know why, but to me is giving me like memories of the Twisted Jack animatronic. Just the face and the hat just kind of reminds me of him a bit. I'm not sure if he is a knockoff of that or if it's just supposed to be a Scarecrow, but I don't know, his face kind of reminds me of him for some reason. And also, we got another 12-foot prop in the Sunstar catalog. This right here is the stand-in turn-in Reaper, so he is animated, which is cool, and I like the face on it. It looks nice, so that's gonna be cool to see this guy, 12-foot prop. But yeah, moving on to the next page, and we got something that I think is actually really cool. If you look up here in the top left, you'll see the shaken clown. This guy looks insane. I just really love that face he has. That just looks so awesome to me. Then the rest of him too, it looks pretty good, but just that face, I like how they did that. And you can also see we've got another clown right here. He looks alright. We got some Scarecrow guys up over here. Down the bottom, we got a graveyard guy. We got a little doll. We got this interesting one. It's like this ghost pushing a stroller, which is so weird. I don't know why. It just seems very weird, this prop. And now, moving on to the next page, we got some interesting things here. If you look at the top right, we got this one, which this is a really cool concept. This would be cool to see as an actual prop, but it's basically this girl right here, which looks like the soul's leaving her body. It looks like it hangs. That would be a cool idea for a prop, though, like a prop that like lays down, and then you'll have it like lift up by like strings that are attached to it or something. I don't know, that just seems like a cool concept. That'd be cool to see, like Spirit Halloween or Home Depot experiment with selling a prop like that. That'd be kind of unique. And we've also got what looks like a rip-off of the Jumping Spider. I'm not exactly sure, though. It might not have that animation, but just from the look of it, it looks like it has the spider web hiding the mechanism behind it, so it might be another rip-off of the Jumping Spider. Alright, now moving on throughout the catalog, we're almost getting to the point where we're not going to really look at every prop because it starts to get more just random stuff that I don't want to talk too much about. But for this page, we do got some cool stuff I really want to take a look at. Down here in the bottom right, we've got something which is really, really cool. I love this. It's a skeleton guitar, which is awesome. Probably not a playable guitar, or not probably, definitely not a playable guitar. But that is awesome to see. I love the look of that. It looks so cool with the little skull there and the bones that make up the guitar. This would be like a really cool accessory to like a costume, so I really love that they're making this. And now moving on, we've come to the inflatable page where we've got some stuff. Up at the top, you can see a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. We got Jack on the Pumpkin. We got just Standing Jack and the Oogie Boogie. I wonder if this guy is the 12-foot version, or they may have made a bigger version. I wonder which version of Oogie Boogie this is. Whatever version it is, he's a cool one to see. We've got Bluey down here, a couple of Stitch ones like those. Got another Night Before Christmas one with Zero down here. Got the Sandworm, Hello Kitty. And of course, this spider down here, which I hope this is the massive spider inflatable that they sold at Lowe's a few years back. Because I remember seeing this at a house in my neighborhood a couple years back, and this inflatable is cool, and this would be cool to see at another store. Moving on, we got a bunch more Hanen guys here. Some return ones, some new ones. And we got this new tree guy down here at the bottom, which I don't know what it is, but there is so many knockoffs of that Deadly Roots prop from Spirit Halloween, or just taking on the concept of making a spooky tree, but they never really seem to look right. They always look weird, and this one looks weird too. That's kind of strange. Right here, here's the page with all the ghost props, and if you look in the bottom left corner, we got this cool mummy, which looks like it's on a base, so that's kind of cool. I like the look of that. It looks like it all lights up, so that's awesome. Ooh, and now on this page, here is their skeleton page. Of course, on the left side here, you can see the 10-foot or 12-foot skeleton. I know Sunstar had a 10-foot skeleton last year. I remember seeing it in store, and just seemed kind of weird. I don't know why. I'm just used to always seeing the 12-foot skeleton at Home Depot, so it's weird to see a 10-foot version. But this one looks cool and has lights in it. I think the 10-foot version from Sunstar last year only had light-up eyes. So this one looks like it has lights all over the rib cage for it. So that is cool. It looks like it can change color too. So it's an improved version of this previous prop that they sold last year. Moving on, a whole bunch more skeleton guys. And something interesting I saw on this page is there's a couple of things that look like knockoffs. Like look up here at the top, we can see something that really reminds me of Little Jack Carver. I'll do like a side-by-side comparison for you on the screen, but they just look similar. I don't know if it's supposed to be copying it, but to me it looks like that. And also, of course, we got a knockoff of Pennywise. This probably isn't official. Doesn't even look like it's supposed to be official. It also probably just a knockoff. And then now we've come to the last page of their 2024 catalog. On this page, we can see some cool stuff. We got a whole bunch of projectors, lots of which I see at Walmart every year. Nothing too crazy. Got some lights and everything, some pumpkins. Nothing too crazy, but still cool to see. But yeah, with that, we've checked out basically the whole catalog. I know some stuff I just kind of skimmed over. I didn't want to talk about everything. The start of the video, there's a whole bunch of stuff on each page I wanted to talk about, but getting towards the end, just all the smaller stuff I didn't really want to get too into. And if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm currently uploading every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday I have my weekly series called Prototype, which there's 8 more weeks to go of that series. And you don't want to miss it because in each episode of that, we talk about a different animatronic prototype from Spirit Halloween. Or I might be talking about a ISE in a future episode, so stay tuned for that. And of course, every Saturday I make a different video. Like last week I did unboxing. This week we're checking out the Sunstar catalog. Maybe next week I'll talk about Spirit Halloween animatronics I'm on a return. Just lots of cool Halloween videos just in the off season for all of you to enjoy. But that's it. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.